from Denver. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Working out of the gun is Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Nix throwing on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Nix to throw again. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Nix. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 14. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football from the 9, 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw is Nix. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Cortland Sutton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate
that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. 2 now on first down. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Second and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. On third down, Achane. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Short throw to Smith. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Nix once more. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Here's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Throwing Nix. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tua, a final shot before half. And incomplete on the deep ball. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. They'll run Achane. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Achane once more. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Devon Achane punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
This now a 3rd and 4. Nix to the air. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Tua sets up to pass it. Sliding out of the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Looking to pass. Tua. Complete. Smith has it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Up the middle, Achane shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 15 he goes. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Now Tua. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Well, this is caught by Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now it's Nix. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Again, he'll drop to throw. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
Back to the air with Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Next to throw on first down. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. Again, it's Achane to the 22-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. 2nd and 6. A run straight ahead with Achane. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
They're probably about one big play from getting into field goal range. I'd go with a 2-deep coverage, make sure my safeties are back to cover all of the field deep.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead